Dusting the antiques, it's all part of a day to upkeep a home. But what if that home were a palace? Iolani Palace was the home of Hawaii's kings and queens. Today it's a museum that gives the visitor a chance to step back in time with an up-close look at life in a palace. It's full of the personal belongings of Hawaii's ali'i. Tonight, how do you take care of a royal household? That's our KITV4 News in-depth report.
Caring for a palace full of treasures.
Well, the biggest challenge is sheer volume. It's a whole lot more than dusting your house. We do a lot of weekly cleaning, and so constant cleaning of all of the artifacts moving through the space, but we're also monitoring while we're cleaning.
That's collections manager Michael June carefully dusting a porcelain artifact. He's part of the team you'll find monitoring for things that can harm artifacts, like heat, humidity, and light.
It depends on the materials, but particularly wood and paper are affected because you can encourage mold growth, cracking, all sorts of things can go wrong if your humidity is fluctuating.
June uses this device, the LSEC. It reads humidity, temperature, and light, then sends that information to a computer to be analyzed.
All light is damaging to objects, and it's cumulative and irreversible. So light is definitely an enemy in the museum world.
Film on the palace windows reduces UV light by 99%, and the window shutters protect from the visible light. And like any older Hawaii home, what about pests?
Well, hopefully we don't see any pests, but we would see the same, pests that most people on the island would be dealing with. Silverfish, cockroaches, termites, they're all issues that we're always trying to monitor and always preventing.
Curator Heather Diamond says it is more difficult protecting artifacts here versus a place like Bishop Museum, where most things are behind glass.
You don't have people breathing on the objects. I mean, people come in with dust, with all sorts of things that can affect the artifacts.
Still, she says it's worth it to allow visitors to feel as though they've stepped back in time.
Now, Iolani Palace became government offices following the 1893 overthrow of the Hawaiian government. The provisional government, republic, territorial, and state offices were all held there. The state vacated the building in 1969 with the building of the Capitol. The nonprofit Friends of Iolani Palace began the restoration work that year, and it continues today.